Right, good morning guys. Today we're going to add a bit of a cardio element to our workout before we go down to the mat. So just push your mat aside for now. And let's just stretch out those legs a little bit. I want you standing like a train track, so your legs are parallel. The one leg is not behind the other or incorrect. Make sure your legs are in the proper stance. Make sure your front knee doesn't hyperextend over your front toe when you bend down. Both legs bend. You should feel a nice stretch in your left hip flexor. That is this front part of the leg as you're running down your quad. And on your front leg you should be feeling a nice stretch down into your glute max muscle. Let's go for 5. Swarming of the body. 6 and 7 and 8. Now as soon as we raise the arms above the head, we up that cardio element. So let's go for 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And slowly come in and just kick it out. And let's take it around to the other side. Left foot forward, right leg back. Again, making sure, train track legs, front knees not hyperextending over the front foot. Your knee is tracking in line with your big toe. Let's go for 5, just finding your stability. 6, keeping that navel to spine activated. 7 and 8. And now we take the arms up overhead. As soon as you take the arms overhead, adds to the cardio element. Let's go 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now stretch into those legs. Right, now we're going to come nice and wide into your second position, sumo squat, garland pose, whatever you want to call it. Now let's just talk about that rib to hip alignment that I was mentioning earlier. To activate your abs, take your thumb, place it on your bottom rib, your index finger goes onto your hip bone. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you draw these 2 points closer together and you immediately feel how your obliques kick in and they start to activate. Right, from the side, you will see that it's a little bit of a pelvic tilt, so it's a little bit of an attitude. But it's nothing hectic, you're not rounding your spine. It's just an activation. So coming back to the front. Right, so we're going to inhale. We're going to exhale and lower and come up. So as we now are just warming up here, what I want you to think about is drawing your navel to your spine to keep you up tall and that you're not falling forward. I want you to just think about sinking down toward the floor, keeping the spine up nice and tall, drawing your navel to your spine, waking up your deep stabilizer in your stomach called the transversus abdominis. Where the muscle inserts is where it moves. Your TA inserts into the lower back, the thoracolumbar fascia. So it stands to reason then, if your TA is strong, that you shouldn't have any lower back issues. Then we add on internal and external obliques. And we are only as old as our spine, as Joseph Pilates used to say. Right, just taking it up and down. And now we're going to start adding a little bit of cardio into this. Cardio doesn't necessarily mean jumping up and down. Coming around again. Now we're going to add the arms. So we're going to inhale. We're going to exhale and lower. And 2. And 3. And 4. If you've got weights, you're very welcome to grab them and use them. 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Right, now we're going to slow it down. We're going to go down for 2 and go onto the toes. We're going to come up and go back to the heels. Go down for 2 and lift. Back onto your heels. Go down for 2 onto your toes. Come up, push into your heels. Go down for 2, lift onto those toes and come back onto your heels. Let's go for 5. Here again, you're going to think about that rib to hip. You want to go ahead and place your hands on your rib and hip to feel it activating. You go ahead and just do that. And here we go for 7. And up. A little bit of a pelvic tilt as you go into that little bit of a stability balance. And up. Now keep it on your toes. Take it down. And lift. Take it down. And lift. Let's go 3. Keeping it on the toes. And 4. Lift. 5. Lift. 6. Lift. 7. Lift. 8. Lift. Hold. Drop the right foot. Pick it up. Drop the left heel. Pick it up. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. First set. We're going for 8. 6. 7. And 8. Right. Both. And up. And 2. And up. Don't take that body forward. Keep your tummy activated and tight. Keeping that spine nice and tall. Think about being a puppet on a string and your head is going up to the ceiling. 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And if it was more than that, well, you should know by now Pilates teachers can't count. Hold, isometric hold onto the toes. 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, 5,000, 4,000. Relax your hands. And 1,000. Holding it there, feeling that burn. Little pulses. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. You can do it. 6 and 7 and 8. Come all the way up and your legs should be burning. Kick it out. A little bit out of breath maybe. Right, let's find the stability. If you really struggle with your balance, find something to just hold on to as a stability. No death gripping. Standing on the left foot. Your whole leg is active. Your knee, however, is not hyperextended. So you're not locking the knee. Keep it nice and soft, but keep it activated. Lift that right leg to a tabletop position. Let's draw the big toe into the inner knee of the left leg. Hands over your sides. We're going to use them. We're going to breathe in. We're going to extend forward. Long leg, long body. Bring it back. If you can't keep that leg straight, you can keep it bent. And bring it in. Let's go for 3. Bring it in. Let's go for 4. And bring it in. Let's go for 5. Bring it in. You're working into the stabilizer of your calf. The deeper stabilizer of your calf of the left leg. Hold the soleus muscle. Sends blood pumping back up to your heart. And in fact, that's what the name is, the second heart. 7. And 8. Well done. Come all the way up. You're not putting that leg down. We're going to do figure 8s. So we're going to do medial rotation first. So you rotate medially, then laterally. Medial and lateral. You'll see you drawing the infinity sign or a figure 8. 4 and 5, opening up into that hip joint. 6, keeping those abs activated. 7 and 8. That is where your stability is coming from. Hold. Now we laterally rotate first. Lateral, now medial. Let's go 2 and 3 and 4, 5, growing up nice and tall. 6, don't sink. 7, no tension in the neck and shoulders. And 8, and just kick that leg out. And you go on another side. And like I always say, if you've got a problem with that, take it up with God, not with me. Right. A little bit of humor doesn't kill anyone. Right leg activated, soleus muscle activated. Take that left leg to a tabletop position. Toe comes to knee. Inhale. Exhale, long body. Breathe it in. Draw your navel to your spine before you move. As you exhale, think about rib to hip. Come back. Navel to spine. Rib to hip. Long body. And we go 4. Inhale. Navel to spine. Exhale. Rib to hip. Let's go for 6. I need 2 more. 7. Long body. And 8. Long spine, growing taller. Slowly coming in. And we're going to do those figure 8s. Medially, laterally. Opening up into your hip joint. 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6, and 7, and 8. Come back to the center line and pause. Lateral, medial. 2, and 3, 4. Keep your hips tracking forward. 5, and 6, 7, and 8. How do I know if my hips are tracking forward? Place your hands onto your hips. Make sure your fingers are facing the front. Place the leg down. Kick it out. Well done. Right. We're going to now again do a little bit of static lunges, standing lunges. Except this time around the back leg stays long and lean and we don't bend it. Front leg is forward. And we're immediately going to take those arms up, with or without your weights. Inhale, exhale, lower. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Again, 8, and 7, and 6. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Last set. 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. One more. And last one. Bring it in and just kick it out. Well done. Other side, 3 sets of 8. Watch the tracking of your knee. Make sure your legs are like railway lines. And we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Keep that back leg long. 4. Our line is forward. 5, 6, 7, and 8. You should be feeling real great work here into the hamstring and the glute muscle. 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Last set. 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and last one. Well done. Bring that leg in and kick it out. Nice work. Let's go down to our mats. Come forward. Come all the way down. Remember, your legs are hip distance apart. Take your fist, place it between your knees. That is hip distance apart. Make sure your feet are equally aligned. And you can, if you grab behind your thighs and slowly lay yourself down, or use your hands. Alternatively, you just roll the body down. Move your feet in a little bit closer. Give me a nice deep breath. We're going to do a hip roll. So the hip roll, remember, we're going to activate those oblique muscles. So we go into the lower back first, and then you activate the glutes and hamstrings and come up into one long line. Take a nice deep breath in, and we're going to slowly roll the spine back down. Do not bypass your lower back. Relax your glutes, now relax your hamstrings. We're doing 8 of these. Guys, it's vitally important that you learn how to go into that lower back. No matter what move you do, be it any kind of rollover or roll up move in Pilates or yoga, you need to ensure that you get this rib to hip activation correct. Your lower back needs to go in on the way down, and it needs to go in on the way up. So here you'll see we are articulating the spine down, coming back to a nice neutral spine, and then we articulate back up, taking it all the way up. Hip bones are facing the ceiling like torchlights, and slowly we hip rolling back down. And we take it up, and we take it down, and we're going to do one more, and we're going to slowly come all the way down, grab a leg, and come up for me. Let's go on to all fours. We're going to do the swim prep. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. Now, take those shoulders away from the ears. Grow tall in the spine. You should be able to balance a cup of water or a cup of tea on the back of your back. Alright. That doesn't mean stop the workout and go and have a cup of tea now. Give me a nice deep inhale. Before you even move, think about drawing your navel into your spine. As you exhale, think about that rib to hip and lift opposite arm and leg into one long line. Give me a nice deep breath and slowly lower. Inhale, navel to spine. Exhale, draw rib to hip and maintain the stability. Inhale, exhale, lower. Right, let's go for that second set and come back down. Reach and come back down. Inhale, navel to spine. Exhale, reach. Inhale, acknowledge the move. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Inhale, acknowledge. Exhale, lower. Let's go. This is a fifth set. We're doing 8. And lower. Let's reach it out. And lower it down. And reach. And lower. Other side. Inhale, activate. Exhale, reach. Inhale, acknowledge. Exhale, lower. And I think this is your last set. And lower. Breathe in, activate. Then you reach. And then you lower. And now you can sit back into a well-deserved shoulder stretch, just stretching out. You know, yoga is full of imagery. So on your inhale, keep those fingers nice and flat on your mat. On your exhale, come up like a tarantula. Onto all 10 fingers like an angry spider. And Maggie May has just come to say hello to everyone. And inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Feel that lovely stretch all the way underneath your armpit. And lower. And lift, going into the stretching into your lats, where your muscle insert is where it moves. Your lats insert just top side of the armpit area. And lower. And now coming up with integrity, right hand to right foot, left hand to left foot, and slowly restack the spine and bring your body back up nice and tall. Right, coming to the side. We're going to do a little bit of a combination here. I want you to take your leg out to the side. Doesn't matter if you're on your left or your right. I've got my left foot forward. My right foot is going to come behind my left knee on its tippy toes. My left hand is on the mat. My right hand is just resting. From here, I'm going to push into that heel and I'm going to inhale using my oblique muscles, the sideline muscles, and I'm going to come up and over. Keeping on my toes on my right foot. And I'm going to come all the way down. I'm going to lift and lower. Notice I'm not sinking into my shoulder when I lift and lower. Coming all the way up and over. 2. And down. Lift and lower. Let's go for 3. You don't have to lift the leg too high. You are still working into the inner thigh of your left leg. And 4. Should be graceful. And 5. Still on the tippy toes of the right foot. Do not let that leg drop down. 6. And lift. 7. Don't sink into the shoulder. Last one, 8. And lift. Right, now a little bit of a challenge. You're going to push into that foot. You're going to lift the body up. Keep it up. You can stay here on that toe. Just a little bit of a isometric hold once again. If you want more of a challenge, you can take that other foot. Lift it. Can you lift it more? Can you lift it a little bit more? Can you straighten it out? Can you give me a perfect stop? Hold. 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. Coming down with grace, onto the toe. Slowly lower the body. And just swing your body around. Now, if you have wrist issues, you can, if you felt it in your wrist a little bit, just pull your hand down. Give me a little bit of a twist in the wrist. Alternatively, if you don't have blocks, yoga blocks at home, you can use a padded up towel and place that underneath your hand, or magazines or a book. Just lessens the extension on your wrist. Otherwise, we've got another side. So, right foot is now out at a flexed angle. Left leg is behind, your left toes are behind your right knee. Okay, your front arm, watch that hand. It's not behind the shoulder. It's sort of in line with the leg, the front leg. So we're going to inhale, we're going to push into that heel, and we're going to use our oblique muscles to rise up. And lower. And let's go 2. And lower. And 3. And lower. Think about your body coming up like in between 2 panes of glass. And 5. You're staying on the left toes. You're not dropping that foot. And 6. And 7. And 8. All the way down. You're going to come up and hold. Can you lift that leg? Can you lift it a little bit more? Can you make it into a star? 8,000, 7,000, 6,000. Feel that oblique burn. 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. Onto the toe. Gently lower the body. Don't drop the hip down. And just give your legs a little bit of a hug and a little bit of a squeeze. Right, a little bit of fun. Let's do rolling like a ball. So, left leg, right leg up. Hands over your sides. You're not dead gripping those calves. This is where I'm talking about that lower back and those oblique muscles need to work. So we roll down. Just do your bra strap area and roll back up and balance. Roll down. Lower back, lower back, lower back. Lower back, lower back, lower back. Lower back down. Lower back up. So we're not using momentum. We are using those oblique muscles to roll. There should be no tension in your neck and shoulders. You are using your oblique muscles. I actually can do this all day because I just find it so much fun. 6, 7, and one more for 8. Right guys, slowly come down with those legs. We're going to roll down and roll up. So we're going to inhale, arms ahead of you. Tuck your chin, lower back into the mat first, remember. Lower back, lower back, lower back into the mat. Arms come up and over. Try and keep your ribs from popping. Don't let go. Nod your head, take your arms to the ceiling and roll the body up. Lower back must go into the mat so that you don't lift the feet. Reach forward. Come back up nice and tall. Lower back goes down into the mat. Up and over. Oh, Maggie's back. Tuck the chin and let's bring it in. Lower back into your mat. Nice and tall. Let's go for 3. Lowering down. Up and over. Bring it all the way back up. You can reach forward if you want to. Sitting up nice and tall. Coming all the way down. If you want more of an advanced move, take the arms up. Keep the head between your arms as you lift. Lean over like a big beach ball. Keep the arms in line with the ears as you lower back down. Lower back, lower back, lower back. Don't lift those legs. All the way down. Nod your head, arms to the ceiling. Let's rise on up. Exhaling. Inhale. And slowly come back down. Relax your neck and shoulders. Don't hike those shoulders up to your ears. 2 more. If you are struggling to come all the way up, only bring the body up to where you can maintain. Do not allow your legs to lift. That means you are bypassing your lower back. You need to work into that lower back. Reach forward, nice and tall, and lower back down. Right. Bring the one leg to tabletop, other leg to tabletop. Let's take it over into the rollover. Arms away your sides. Take your tricep muscles and your shoulders and glue them to the mat. Give me an inhale. Straighten it out into the diagonal or keep it bent. You're going to lift. I want now, again, people struggle. Why? Because they are bypassing their lower back and they try and lift without going into that mat. So push into the mat. Now lift the body. If you can only take it that far, that's fine. Take your body where it can go. You get stronger day by day until eventually you can take it up and over. Lift the legs, open them a little bit, flex the feet as you slowly come back down. Don't lift the head and shoulders when you come back to the diagonal. Nice pointed feet, adduct your inner thighs.
or should I say pull your inner thighs together, activate your adductors, going into the pelvic floor, open the legs a little bit, flex the feet, and slowly come down. Use your triceps and shoulders to keep your body activated. Use your tummy muscles to keep the body activated. No pressure in the hands. Do not death grip your mat with your hands. Take the body where it can go. Use the lockdown to learn how to do these moves properly. You're not in a class, nobody's watching you. Get stronger day by day until eventually you can just flow with this. Right, we're going to do one more. Legs together, up and over. Flex the feet, come back. Point the feet, keep them apart. Just about hip distance. Lift over. Glue the legs together, flex the feet and bring them back. Open a little point, bring it up and over. Just another 3. Glue the inner thighs together. Think about activation into the pelvic floor and into your abs. Point. Let's take it up and over. Only got 2 more. Flex. Pull the legs together. And lower. Keep those shoulders down. Triceps are engaged. And I believe that's your last one. Flex. Come all the way up and over. Right, grab a leg, slowly come up. We'll come back to that now. We're going to put it all together just now. Coming around, I want you lying down on your mat. Hands are by your sides. Just a little bit off kilter off your mat. Okay, think about it now. We're going to do the swan dive. So first of all, we're going to do the swan prep. I want you to open up your legs to a nice lateral rotation. So it's almost like your second position, like we were doing with that sumo squat. Same kind of position, but now you're lying on your mat. From there, you're going to inhale. You're going to lift the nose, lift the chest, lift the upper belly, lift the lower belly. See if you can lift the hips, and nice and tall. Leave the shoulder blades and your shoulders away from your ears. Slowly come back down. Lower belly, mid belly, now your chest, and then your nose reaches back down. The reason why we have laterally rotated our legs is because we are coming up and we are lifting our hips up off the mat. That way it keeps the pressure out of your lower back. Lift up, the legs do not lift, not for now, and lower down. You either continue like this or you move with me. We're going to lift up. As you lower down, you're going to squeeze those legs, point the toes and lift and squeeze the glutes. And then you lift. And then you lower. And we lift. And we lower. When you lift up, don't lock your elbow joint. Keep it nice and soft with the arms are extended. If you want to do the rock and catch, then we come down and we do a little bit of rock and we catch. And we rock and we catch and we go for 3. Now, if you want to do the full swan dive, we're just going to do 5. 5 and 4 and 3. And 2, and 1. Up you go, and sit back in to a well-deserved shell stretch. You can make it a nice wide angled leg stretch as well. Rest your forehead down. You are welcome to take your hands by your feet and just relax into your shell stretch. Nice deep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. If your hands are forward, you can do your tarantula fingers if you like. Either which way. Restack that spine. Lower back, mid back, upper back, then your head, neck and head. Last thing to lift up.
Right, putting that combination together, we're going to do the boomerang. Now, boomerang. You're sitting up nice and tall. Your right foot goes over your left. You're going to give me an inhale. We are going to go down into that lower back once again. You're going to lift and up and over, not all the way to the legs now. Just come to that area. Your head is down. Your left foot's going to come over your right. You're going to lift up into a little bit of a teaser. You're going to bring the arms around, stick up your chest, reach down to the legs and reach forward. And now we let it flow. So we come up and over, swap the ankles around, come all the way through, come around and flow forward. We'll just do 4 sets. This is our second set, coming all the way up, taking it all the way around and flow forward. I love this exercise, it's so much fun. You need the strength in your abs and you need to make sure you go into that lower back. As I've been saying again and again, right? So you're not coming up, or you don't take your legs all the way over like we did with our rollover or plow in yoga. Up and over, swap it around. I believe this is our 4th set. All the way around. A little bit of a balance challenge, and then you reach forward. And then we roll back down, taking those legs with you, swapping them around, coming back up, nice and tall. Take those arms around, and then flex it forward. And then bring the legs around. Tuck your toes, and we're going to slowly stand up. 1 vertebra at a time, coming to the front or the back of your mat. We're going to finish off with the Pilates push-ups. So just make sure your mat is straight. So we're going to inhale, nod the head, and we're going to exhale and roll back down. You're going to walk out for 4 with the hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're in a perfect plank. You're going to let those elbows brush the ribs. You're going to exhale up. 1, 2, 3. You're going to walk back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Restack the spine. Big fat shoulder shrug all the way up to the ears and around. Like a swan, like a waterfall flowing down your spine. Nod your head and roll all the way down. Walk those hands out. Go with the right hand this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, exhale up. 1, 2, 3. Walk back. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do another 2. You either continue as we have. Alternatively, you can do the Pilates arabesque push-up, where you inhale, nod the head, exhale, lower all the way down. As we walk the hands out, you're going to lift the leg. And now you keep that leg lifted. Push up. Walk back. Keep the leg lifted. Keep it lifted. Try and maintain that lift as you come up. Tabletop leg. And gracefully place it down. I know, I make it look so easy. Lift up to the shoulders, shoulders up to your ears, I beg your pardon. Waterfall down the back. 1 more leg, nod, roll all the way down. Walking it out, lifting that leg. 2, 3, 4, 1 long line. Taking it down. 1, 2, 3 up, keeping that leg lifted. Walk 2, 3, 4. Maintain that lift. Tabletop leg. Lower it down. Give me a nice deep inhale. Exhale, lower. Breathe in. Exhale, lower. Now soft knees. Take your arm up. Take it over to the side. Reach a little bit further down that leg. Keep the angle of the body where it is. Take this hand and reach it toward the corner. You should feel a delicious stretch in your QL muscle, which is the quadratus lumborum muscle in your lower back. Reach further and further toward that corner, intensifying that stretch in your lower back. Then back to the side and all the way up and over. It should feel really, really good. Inhale, exhale into the stretch, breathe in, reach a little bit further, inhale, stretch with that arm, reach, enjoy that stretch into your quadratus lumborum, to the side, all the way up and over. Give me a nice deep breath, exhale out, and well done. See you next time.